Hi, everybody. This is Britta Walbaum, one of the creators of the Gospel Story Hymnal. I want to give you a quick overview of what Kickstarter is and how to use it. So, Kickstarter is an online fundraising platform for creative projects. In our case, we've been working on the Gospel Story Hymnal for almost 5 years. We're ready to send it to the printer, but we don't have the thousands of dollars that it costs to print it ourselves. So, we put it on Kickstarter and we are raising money toward the goal of printing our book. And you have the opportunity to essentially pre-order the book by pledging money toward our project. And then if the project is successful, if we meet our minimum goal of $24,000, your pledge will be collected at the end of the campaign, which is April 27th. And we will get the money that was raised and we'll be able to print the book and send it to you in hopefully September. So essentially, you're pre-ordering the book or the ebook or the different things that are available as part of this campaign, and we're raising money to print it. So to use Kickstarter, I should note, if we don't meet our goal, if we don't meet that minimum amount of $24,000, then you do not get charged, and we do not get any money from Kickstarter, and we do not get to print the book. So it's really important that we meet that minimum goal in order to actually publish this book and get it in your hands. So anything you are willing to do to support our Kickstarter in terms of pledging toward it and sharing it with others is really important. And we really appreciate anything you're willing to do in that area. So to actually use it, on the main Kickstarter screen, you'll see our main photo here, and there's a big green play button. If you press that, you'll see our main video, which has a lot of information about why we made the Gospel Story Hymnal and what's in it. So I suggest you watch that. Then there's some stats. On a mobile device, I believe the stats are below the picture. Tells how much money has been raised, what our goal is, how many backers we have, and how many days are left of the campaign. And I'm recording this before we've gone live, so of course these are all 0 right now. Then most importantly, this big green button, back this project. And that is how you'll be able to support our project. But I'm going to show you really briefly what else is on this page. If you scroll down, you'll see right below the photo, there are these tabs: campaign, frequently asked questions, updates, comments, community. You can look through those. The campaign is kind of the main page that has all of the information about the hymnal, our story, why we made it, what's in it. I'm going to scroll through this really fast. But you'll see there's a lot of information about the hymnal itself, why we made it, what's in it. A lot of information like that. If you scroll down a ways, there's something called reward details, and that tells you about the different items that are included in the different pledge levels. So there's the ebook, the hardcover hymnal. You can get art prints. It shows the 12 different options of art prints that will be available as part of this Kickstarter. There are a number of other things. You can get your name in the acknowledgments section. You can get signed books. You can get a limited edition hardcover case. And I wanted to particularly note this digital sharers kit. So our project has something called add-ons. There are a number of basic pledge levels, such as the ebook or the hardcover hymnal. And then once you pick your basic pledge level, you'll have the opportunity to add add-ons. So say I picked the hardcover hymnal as my basic pledge level. Once I pick that, I'll have the option of adding on, say, the ebook or additional copies of the hymnal for a reduced rate, or some of the art prints, or this digital sharers kit. This will be an add-on. And what this is a bunch of digital goodies, including digital copies of all the 12 art prints, phone and computer backgrounds, PDF posters of content from the hymnal, such as this church year calendar, and our hymn sing media kit. All those digital goodies for only $1 if you are willing to share our campaign with people you know, either on social media or a blog or by word of mouth, or however you are willing to do that. Because as I said earlier, if our campaign does not meet its minimum goal, this project won't happen. It won't get printed. You won't get a copy. So if you really want a copy of this book, we have to work together to share it with everybody we can, to make sure that it gets funded. Then if you keep scrolling down, there's things like a timeline of all the things we've already done, what we have left to do on the book, budget details, what makes up that minimum goal, printing costs, copyright fees, etc. There's a section on shipping. Please note that shipping costs are not included in the pledges. We have some estimates here of what those shipping costs might be, but they will be charged after the project, based on where you live and how big a package you're getting, and all of those minute details. Then at the bottom is a About Us section. So lots of information to peruse there about the hymnal, about us, about the project, all in that kind of left-hand column there. And if you are on a mobile device, I believe you only see that big left-hand column there. You won't see the right-hand column. The right-hand column shows the reward levels. And on a mobile device, you'll have to click back this project in order to see what those reward levels are. You'll see we've got this first one is just making a donation because you believe in the project, and you get our thanks in return, because we need all the help we can get. If you pledge $10 or more, you can get the ebook. Then for the hardcover hymnal, the standard price is going to be this $35 or more hardcover hymnal. But for the first 36 hours, it's only going to be $25. And then for another 30 hours after that, it's going to be $30. So there are deep discounts if you get on board kind of right away. And then we have a number of other levels, including one that has art prints. As I mentioned, you can get your name in the acknowledgments, get a limited edition hardcover case. And if we scroll even further down, there are bulk kits for churches and schools who might be ordering 10, 20, 30, or 40 hymnals, and they're at a reduced rate. So that gives you kind of an overview. When you are ready, you click back this project. Since I'm not live yet, I can't do it on this one, so I'm going to show you kind of the process on another project. This is a music project put out by Porter's Gate that I'm really excited about, so I want to back this project. I'm going to click the green button. That will bring me to a screen that lists all of the different basic pledge levels. So you can see they have a few different options here, and it will list exactly what's in each one and the minimum pledge amount. When you're ready to pick one, you click the box, and that will expand the box a little bit and add a pledge button and a line where, if you would like, you can add an additional donation called bonus support. So in this case, the pledge level is $25 for the album download, but I believe in this project, so I'm going to give them another $5. So that makes my total pledge $30. So I'm going to click the green pledge and then the dollar amount button here. This particular project does not have add-ons, but our project does, as I mentioned. And when you click this pledge button, then this box will expand further and show you all the add-on options, and you'll be able to click if you want to add any of those or not. And then there, I believe, will be a green continue button. So as we continue here, once you finalize kind of what you want in your pledge, the basic pledge and the add-ons, you'll come to a login screen. You can log in. If you have an existing Kickstarter account, you can continue with Facebook, or you can create a new account. So I'm going to create a new account here. I'll ask for your name, your email, and a password. A couple check boxes that you can check if you want additional communications from Kickstarter. I'm not going to click those. I'll hit create account. It'll take a sec to load, and then it'll show you a summary on the left of what you are planning to pledge. And it'll tell you the title of what you pledged toward, what you're expecting to get in return for your pledge. And then on the right, it'll ask for your payment information. And I'm not going to actually finish this one right now because I actually supported this Kickstarter already with my actual Kickstarter account. But at this point, you just fill in your payment information, and then once that's all in, this pledge button down here will turn green, I believe, and then you click it. And it will make you check this box here. That's kind of a disclaimer. I understand that rewards or reimbursements aren't guaranteed by either Kickstarter or the creator. In our case, there's very little risk involved because we already have the book ready to send to the printer. If we raise our minimum goal, we will have enough money to print it, and we will send you the copy in hopefully September. If we don't meet the goal, then you won't be charged and we won't print the book. And that is basically how Kickstarter works. And if you have additional questions, please let us know. We are happy to help in any way we can, and we really appreciate you taking the time to look at our project and hopefully support it. Thank you so much. Bye.